So I need to step back here so that my head's not cut off. Good morning. My name is Terry Morgan. It is Monday, March. I'm going to have to look at a calendar someplace. March 30th, Monday, and it's 6:32 in the morning according to what's on my phone. I appreciate anybody that's here this morning. Thank you for coming out. Or getting up, I guess is a better way to say it, since we're not out anywhere right now. So what I'm doing with this class in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll have Taiji class. I'll be teaching Wudang Taiji, and we'll cover some of the differences between some of the other Taiji systems and what I'm teaching. There are a lot of good practices out there that people can do. This is one of them. Also on Thursday and Friday, I'll have a Wudang Qigong class. That's more about breathing and relaxing into your breath and really connecting with all of the organs in your body, including the muscles in the back that help you to breathe fully. This is the same as someone who studies opera. The person has to learn to use their breath, right? The same for a swimmer. If you're going to learn how to swim, if you're going to be good at it, you have to learn how to control your breath. So Qigong teaches us that directly. Taiji teaches that also, because the idea is that you combine your breathing with the movement. So I'm real good about having my coffee in the morning. Okay? Anybody that knows me is familiar with that. So I'm real good about having my coffee in the morning. And I'm just going to set it down now. I don't want to set it there. I'm going to set it over here. Okay, so the stream tells me that I have an excellent connection. I'm not getting the video on my other monitor, so I'm not sure if I should worry about that or not. I'm gonna, let's see, let me check. Before we go on, here's just a little technical. This is a technical check, okay? This is a potentially technical difficulty. I actually recorded, like when I was testing this, I recorded a couple of classes. I thought I recorded a couple of classes. Didn't happen. And I'd like to keep this one. I've kind of decided I'd like to keep this one. So yeah, you're watching me set this up live, you know. So it's good. It's good. Okay, so apparently I am live. I ain't gonna watch me look at my phone. Cool. Alright, so I can put that down. That's working. That one's not. I don't care. As long as it's going out, I'm good. Okay, so Wudang Taiji is one of... Cat, are you going to bother? Come here, Cat. Come here. Yeah, the world, you need to meet my cat, because she's going to complain if I don't... Come here. Come on. She's going to sit over here and complain at me, and I don't want to listen to her this morning, so we're going to introduce her. World, say hello to Shin. Shin, hi. Say hello, world. Yes, hello, world. This is Shin. This is my cat. Okay? And you're going to stop now? Thank you. Bye-bye. Ooh, now what? Yeah, all right. So we have in Taiji generally, we have several well-recognized systems. We have the 5 family systems, Yang, Chen, Wu, Wu Hao, Guangping. So there are, and then Wudang. There are a couple of very well-known variations on Yang style that are well-recognized, well-documented. This is, yeah, so it's not, somebody sat around and cooked this up in their back room last week. No, it takes a little bit more. So Wudang Taiji is one of the older systems. We can talk about the history of Tai Chi another time. What it means with the idea this is an older system is that there are a couple of systems that we know started earlier, and there are a couple of systems that we know are based on something that was started before. For example, Yang style Tai Chi was developed based on some of what's available in Chen style Tai Chi, but it was changed and made more, in some ways maybe more elegant, maybe less dynamic in some ways. It depends on how you want to look at it. So there's opportunities in both for all kinds of things. Chen style has its own nature, its own characteristics. Yang style has its own nature, its own characteristics. Just like our Wudang style has its own nature and its own characteristics. So our first move, feet together, and we're going to salute. That's the first move. Hi, how are you? Pretty much. As we get started in the form, and I'm going to review this again in a minute. So, as we get started in the form, sink, all the weight transfers onto the right leg. Press the heel, turn the toes. Transfer the weight on the left leg. Bring the right foot in, press the heel, turn the toes. Now, it seems like it's a lot of work just to take a step. Part of what you're doing through that step is adjusting your weight, adjusting how your balance works. This sets you up for the rest of the form. There is also a component that the footwork component, I guess is a good way to say it, that is essential to any Tai Chi practice that you have. Doesn't matter what style you have, it's this transfer of the. So as I start here, you may not see me move outwardly, and that's actually what I want. So as I transfer my weight onto my right leg and release the left, right? Sink, transfer the weight, press out, turn the toes, transfer the weight, pull in, press out on the heel, turn the toes, and come back to the front. Okay? Just a little warning on the screen over here. Nothing for y'all to worry about. It's telling me that it's not getting enough of the stream. Let me double check my phone, make sure that it's not pulling something. Trying to get this done has been a challenge. I've had a couple things that I had wanted to try and do that it's just not been feasible to get done right now. And move this forward. So I'm going to keep going and keep trying. Wudang Tai Chi. Transfer the weight, sink, open, turn, pull in, press out, turn, Come center. Okay. This is a Wudang Tai Chi opening. Yang style Tai Chi opening. I have two. One is this one. Very simple. A little bit more, sometimes a little bit more difficult to do without doing this. But just very simple. The other one is similar to what I have with Wudang, except that it's a single step instead of a double. So we have different openings are all fine. What you want to pay attention to is what's required for what you're doing, so that you don't mix them up, right? You don't play basketball with the rules from football, and no, that would be not good. Okay, the crown of the head, shoulders down and relaxed, fingertips down at your sides. Breathe. And we're just going to stand here and breathe for a couple of times. So breathe in. Breathe out. As you breathe in, feel the body fill. Whole body, not just your lungs, not just bring your shoulders up and fill up this top part of the chest. Whole body. It's the whole body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, that breathing, that's really the beginning movement for any Tai Chi form. You start by breathing. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink all the way down to the right leg. Press the left heel out. Turn the toes. Right toes pivot. Pull back. Press out on the heel. Toes to the front. That's next. Okay, so we're here. We've got both feet open. Turn to the left, and both hands open like you're gonna reach down. You're gonna pick up something, and sink a little bit. Sink into your legs. You go down further you can. All right, but sink into your legs. Using your legs. You want the legs to hurt. After we get done, your legs should hurt, yes. Okay, sink. Both hands reach down. Pull up along the left side. Come across the center of the chest. And press down to the right side. So, reach down and pull up. Press down. So you think a circle here, right? Pull up. Press down. Now, we could do just this little bit, and I'm going to do that here in just a second, so that you get some repetition on this. I've been practicing for a while. 40 years, that's a 40. So, and I do practice pretty much every day. So my legs are kind of accustomed to doing some of these things. If your legs are not, I will guarantee you that they will hurt later. If you'd like them to hurt more, you can come to my evening class. I can make your legs hurt more there. Sorry. But it's, if you work higher, if you want to work a little bit higher so that your legs don't hurt, That's okay too. That's okay too. It's not this is not a no pain, no gain deal. It's a, if you want to develop more strength in your legs, then use them more. If you want to develop good flexibility and good resilience in your legs, you don't have to use them as much. It's not an either or choice. So you decide what you're going to do and follow along. I'm going to do what I do. If you're working a little bit higher, you're working lower, depending on whatever it is I'm doing. Anything is good. Anything is good, okay? So, hands at your sides, feet together, sink, press out to the left, turn foot, pull in the right toes, press out the heel, turn foot, turn to the left, pull up on the left side, down on the right. Come to center. Yeah, we're here in center. Pull up, palms turn up, and then turn over, press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have this move is also in our Wudang Qigong. So we'll review some of that with the Qigong class as well as here in the Taiji class. Some of the other movements are present for Taiji, some other Wudang arts, but maybe not in the Qigong set. So there's quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. All right, so we open, turn to the left, come up on the left, come across, press down on the right, come to center, pull up, sink, and push up. Stop there, and I'm going to turn around and do this so that if you're following me, you can do that directly instead of sitting there watching me do this and trying to figure out, now how would I do that, or I gotta turn this around, and it's really hard to do that. It's hard to mirror someone, and as long as I'm facing you, that's what you gotta do. So I'm going to turn around, and you've seen the movements, you've seen what my hands are doing from the front. So pay attention to how that looks if you're actually standing behind me, following each movement that I'm doing, okay? So feet together. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Back straight, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, sink all the weight onto the right leg, press the left heel out, turn the toes. On the toes, pull the right in, on the heel, press out, turn the toes. Turn to the left side. Both hands reach down. Pull up along the left. Cross the center. Press down the right. Come to center. Pull up. Palms turn over. Press up. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Turn right, turn left. All right, and I'm talking about this 1, 2, 3, 4. On this last, so I haven't taught this in a while, so give me a minute. I have to think about it for a second. Alright, so as your hands come up, here, they join together. It's as if you have a small dowel, a piece of wood that you're going to hold in your hands. There's nothing attached to either hand. The only thing that holds it in place is your palms and the pressure between your palms. So if you separate your hands too far, it's going to fall down to the ground. So you have this thing in your hand. So you turn, 2, 3, both hands together, right? On the last one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. On the last one, right hand comes under, and the left hand turns out, so that you end up here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start from the beginning. I'm going to turn around and do this, okay? And feet together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Sink all the way down to the right leg. Press the left heel out. Turn the toes. Transfer the weight to the left leg. Pull the right toes toward you. Press out on the heel. Turn the toes. Turn to left side. Sink. Pull up. Cross the middle of the chest and down. Press down. Come to center. Pull up. Sink. Press up. Turn to left. Turn to right. Left. Right. Right hand sweeps under. Left hand presses out. Excellent. Okay. If you're following along with me and you've gotten most of this, congratulations! You're doing really, really well. This is actually, it's a lot of material to cover in one session. But we have to start with something. I can't lead practice if people don't know what to practice with me, right? So we're going to start with this, and I'm going to try and add just a little bit more, and then I'm going to keep it very short for a little while. As we build up a little bit more skill and build up a little bit more practice, then I'll add a little bit more, until we have the full first part of the Wudang Taiji form. There's 46 movements in total. Some of them repeat. So there's some things that are, once you have it over here, now you can use it over here, that kind of thing. So the same here, we have this movement, right? And this is circle. It's a circle. Think of circles. It's, watch the washing machine go round and round. Circles. Alright? Well, I can do it to the other side too, So, this kind of thing is something that we see repeatedly, this sort of movement, something that we see repeatedly in Wudang Tai Chi, and similar movements in Yang style and Chen style Tai Chi. So it's not something that's so unique that nobody else has ever seen it before. Nobody else has worked with this. It's something that's fairly common. The application is fairly common. So as you're thinking about what am I doing with this movement, how do I do this? I gave you the dowel, right? So as your hands are, and you can practice this if you want. Get a piece of wood, a piece of something. This is a little bit bigger than what you should use. Okay, so it should be smaller than your shoulder width. Okay? Just don't drop it. Yeah? Whatever, you just don't drop it. Alright? So, there's a lot of different exercises that you can do to build up your connections, so that when your hands are supposed to work together, they do, that they're well coordinated, that your feet are well connected with your hands, shoulders with the hips, knees with the elbows, upper body and lower body. Everything should be connected and move together. You know, my arm moves over here and my leg does something else over here. No, they both go together, right? Whatever that move happens to be, that's probably not one that I would use, but it gives an example. Okay, so we covered this morning our opening, which is, again, I covered a lot. Opening, feet together, hands at your sides. Breathe in, breathe out. All the way down to the right leg. Press the left heel, turn the toes. Pull the right toes in, press out on the heel, turn the toes. Turn to the left side. Pull up, and right side press down. Center, pull up. Palms turn over, press up. And turn to left, right, left, right, left. Okay? One more time. Feet together. That's going to help. Feet together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Sink. Press out. And step on the cat. Sorry, cat. Pull in. Step out. Center. Turn to the left. Pull up. Cross the center. Down the right. Pull up. Center. Palms turn over, press up. Turn to left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Okay, so if I had somebody manning the console, or if we were all in the same room together at the same time, and at some point in the future, I will have this all set up so that there's questions that can be asked, and people can, if they want to ask questions, I'll be able to see them and I can try and answer them while we're here live. In the meantime, that concludes my presentation for today. I will see you all again tomorrow. Thanks for coming. And pardon me while I go turn this thing off. Bye.